Hey folks, this is Warren G here with Dice Tower. We're going to be looking at Batman, the animated series, which just released. We're going to do a little unboxing video here for you. If you've been watching some of our videos, you've seen that we've been going through some of the basics of HeroClix and how to get started playing the game and where you can get it and the different ways you can purchase it. We've done a video about the starter set, and that's a good way to get into the game. Today we're going to look at some of the different product options that you can go purchase from WizKids. Most of HeroClix that you find at the store are going to be sold in booster format, and this is what we call a brick of boosters. It contains 10 HeroClix boosters, complete in a set. And these are usually shipped 2 to a box. 2 bricks is called a case, containing 20 individual boosters, each booster containing 5 figures and 5 cards. So we're gonna just open this up real quick and let you guys see some of the goodies that have come out in the new Batman the Animated Series set. I'm kind of excited. I haven't seen hardly any of this new stuff yet. So when you go to the store, you're going to find these usually hanging on the store shelves, usually an individual booster. Generally they run $11 to $14, $12, $15 a booster, and usually you can buy as many as you want, as many as are available. Typically I get my product in brick form, so I'll just order a complete brick or a complete case, because I really like this game, and I enjoy opening the figures. It's just like Christmas, and seeing what the new things are available. So let's take a look inside. We'll open it up here. Now each booster is going to contain a plastic liner. And you're going to see as you pull it out, the figures themselves are encased in that liner, just like that. And they'll also come with a card pack. The card pack will contain all the cards for the 5 figures in the booster and have all the self-contained information that you need for playing these figures in the game. So let's take a look here and see what we pulled. I see a Green Lantern, Robin, Penguin, and it looks like Batman Beyond, and Harvey Bullock. So when you open your boosters, first thing you're going to have to do is you're going to have to pop the figures out from the bottom, like that. They pop out pretty simple, pretty easy. And then a quick turn of the dial will show us the powers and abilities for each figure. This is, I think it's a John Stewart Green Lantern, but we'll open up the card pack here so you guys can get a look at that. And I'll find his card here real quick so you can take a look. And this is, yes, this is indeed John Stewart. So there's the card figure, and it'll tell you his name, his real name, and all of his keywords. Now, if you haven't seen our video about playing HeroClix, I encourage you to go take a look at it. We talk about a lot of the different ways that you can incorporate keywords into your teams, into building your themes, and ways that they're really useful in playing the game on the map. So that is Green Lantern with his Green Lantern fist construct, making from the power of his ring. And then we also have a character from Batman the Animated Series. This is the Penguin. Very popular character in the mid-90s cartoon series that came out. I'm a big fan of that. I really enjoyed the series and all the villains and characters that came out in it. Harvey Bullock, Detective Harvey Bullock, is also one of those figures, and featured prominently in a couple episodes. I really like how all of these figures are styled very accurately. after the cartoon framework, how they had it pictured in the cartoons. They actually did that with the sculpts, which is really exciting. Now, as you can see, I've also got my Batman shirt on for today because I'm pretty excited about the new set. All right, let's open another booster and see if we get some different things in here. I know sometimes we talk about rarity and the different things. There's always commons, uncommons, rares, super rares, and chases in every set. Just for example, the Green Lantern that we were talking about, that's a rare. Harvey Bullock is a common. So in that 5-figure booster, we've got a rare, we've got 2 commons and 2 uncommons. So that's a pretty well balanced booster. A lot of times your super rare will take the place of your rare in a booster. So you'll get 1 or 2 commons, 1 or 2 uncommons, maybe an uncommon and a rare, and then a super rare. So here we have, okay, so we've opened this is booster number 2. Again, same plastic liner, same pack of cards, and you can see the figures inside. We've got Clayface, we've got Officer Montoya, Catwoman, Mr. Freeze, and here's Robin again. So taking a look at this booster, we've got, it looks like 3 commons, an uncommon, and a super rare. Which is Clayface. Clayface is our super rare. So I'm going to pop Clayface out because he's one of my favorite characters from the show. And let's let you guys see him up close. Which is really cool because he looks just the way he did in the show. With his big clay body that he can morph into different figures. Which is very cool. You'll also notice, I'll pull his card out of the pack for you. If you're ever wondering how to spot commons, uncommons, rares, super rares, it's not too difficult. If you look at the coloring right here in the back, whatever that coloring is tells you what kind of figure they are. So if it's white, it's common. If it's green, it's uncommon. Silver will be rares. And I'll see if I can pull up John Stewart's card real quick here so you can take a look. So John Stewart's got silver, so he's a rare, and then super rare is the gold backing in the back. And that's just a common way. These are also indicated on the dials. You'll see this on the dials. On the back of the dial, you'll see the symbol for the set right there, and it's gold. And I'll show you Agent Montoya. Her set symbol is green. So you can spot it by looking at the card. You can also spot it by looking at the figure. Just give you guys a quick look at this too. This is Mr. Freeze. Also very reminiscent of the animated series. This is Mr. Freeze from Batman the Animated Series. He's a common. We see that on his dial. He's got the Batman enemy team ability. Team abilities are something else that help your gameplay and your team building and your themes. Just adds a lot of flavor to the different things you can do in the game. So let's just say, you know, you see that team symbol, Batman the enemy, the Batman enemy team ability. Montoya has the police team ability. We'll do videos about these and let you guys know what you can do with them in your game building and your team building. And we'll also describe all the dials for you and all that kind of good stuff. So check out our other videos, and we'll be instructing you about the dial information and how to use these different symbols and stuff on the dials and how they work in your gameplay. So that's pretty exciting. So 2 boosters opened. We've opened a super rare, a rare, a couple uncommons, and a couple commons. So you can see right there how the collectability of the game comes into when you're opening boosters. Typically, each set contains chases. There's generally 6 to 10 chases in an 80 figures, 70, 80 figure set. So about 10% usually are chases. In this set, Batman the Animated Series, from what I've determined from people opening and what folks have been saying, it usually is about 1 chase per brick. For every 10 boosters, you get a chase. If you don't get a chase, you might get what's called a prime. A prime is a figure with a green ring around it. It's kind of like an alternate. They're rare and they're really cool, and they're just kind of like a little tweak on the general character and how it works. So if you pull something with a green ring, you'll know it's a prime. If you pull something with a gold, you know it's a super rare. If you pull something with a silver ring, you know it's a unique. All these things are explained in the starter set in the rule book that we've talked about in our past videos. So I hope you enjoyed just this little taste of an unboxing, and go out and get you some. You enjoy it, it'll be a good time.